Hello beautiful humans, welcome back to the mat. You'll need some dumbbells. I have some heavier dumbbells and some lighter dumbbells, and you can change throughout, or you can always just hold 2 of the lighter dumbbells for any single arm work. Today I have a 2 kilo and a 5 kilo. So let's get started having a lie down on the mat. And we'll just take a moment to land on your mat, land in the room, trying to let go of any external pressures. So we just give ourselves and gift ourselves the next 30 minutes for ourselves. Maybe you'd like to close down your eyes or soften the gaze. So we just start to bring that awareness inward. With every exhale, let go of any stresses, any worries that you might be holding on to. Maybe you'd like to just check in with yourself. How are you feeling today? Physically, mentally, energetically. Remembering there's no wrong answer. Exactly how you've arrived is perfect. And in a moment, we'll take some breaths together. And on the exhale, I encourage you to just let go of any tension. Maybe that's physically, maybe that's mentally. Let's exhale wherever you are on your breath cycle. And taking a big inhale in through your nose. Open your mouth, letting it go. Good, 2 more just like that. Big inhale. Open your mouth, let it go. Last one, big inhale. Open your mouth, let it go. Gently coming back to the natural rhythm of your breath. Let's bring our hands to the hip bones like you're holding onto a burger, and we'll find our pelvic tilt. So exhale to imprint your lower back into the ground, and inhale to arch it up off the ground. So we're just rocking forward and back here, imprinting the spine, then arching it off slightly, but we're keeping our pelvis on the ground here. So we're just finding those 2 positions. We'll just check the time here. And over the next 10 seconds, we'll make our way to our neutral spine, so somewhere in the center. Let's find our way to the neutral spine in 3, 2, 1. Find your neutral spine somewhere in the center. It should feel nice and comfortable. And let's walk our fingers in a couple of steps from the hip bones, and it should feel nice and squishy underneath your fingers. We want to activate through the core by drawing the belly button up underneath the ribs and ribs down towards your hips, so we feel that muscle under the finger activate nice and tight. And we want to think of keeping that nice and strong throughout our entire class today. Even though we're bracing through the core and feeling nice and tight through the center, our breath is still free flowing and we still have a lengthening sensation from the crown of the head. So we're both active and relaxed at the same time. Let's bring our arms out wide. We'll just find some windshield wipers knocking side to side. Letting go of any tension through the lower back and just starting to lubricate and warm up through the spine. Really nice. Keep that one going. I'll just make sure my notes are going nice and strong. Going nice and strong, even though notes are working hard today. Last 10 seconds here. Really enjoying this movement, maybe finding a little stretch at the top. And we'll meet back in center in 3, 2, and 1. Soles of the feet are on the floor. Walk the heels nice and close to your bum, hands by the side. Spinal articulation, tuck your pelvis, roll up through each vertebrae all the way to a bridge, and exhale to roll all the way back down to the ground. Keep that control. Tuck the pelvis, roll up through each vertebrae on the inhale. And exhale to roll all the way back down to the ground. And as we work through our spinal articulation, we're thinking of lifting 1 vertebrae up off the ground at a time, and seeing how long and how smooth we can make this roll. So if you feel any clunky parts, maybe working through it, see if you can make it a little bit smoother each time, especially that last part as we start to get to the tailbone down the base of your spine. Let's stay here for another 10 seconds. Then we'll hold our hips to the sky. Next time we lift the hips high, we'll keep them there. Holding the hips to the sky, squeezing through the glutes, hands press into the ground. Let's pulse the hips up. The top quarter of the movement for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, relax all the way back down to the ground. Hands reach for your knees. Take a big inhale to prepare. Exhale to peel head and shoulders up off the mat, and inhale to lower back down. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Really nice. Keep that going with your breath. And we're working through our Pilates breath. So on the inhale, we inhale wide, feeling the ribs expand away from each other. And we exhale through the mouth like you're blowing out of a straw. And as silly as it might seem sometimes, it really helps us to find our strength here. We have another 20 seconds. As you lift up, think of the ribs pulling down towards your hips. So we're not yanking through the neck, through the shoulders. We're bringing all of that tension down into the core. Beautiful. Last 8 seconds here. Let's do 2 more. Next one, we'll hold at the top. Bring the hands by the side, ankle taps, rotating side to side, starting to work through the obliques here. So those ab muscles right down the sides of the ribs, and our ribs are still pulling down towards the hips, but this time through the lateral, through the side. Really nice. Let's keep it going. We're almost there. Are you still breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth? We're here for another 15 seconds. Perfect. Finish it off strong. You've got it all the way to the end. In 4, 3, 2, 1, back to center, lower all the way down. Hands are by your side, feet are in Pilates stance. Lift the hips to the sky, inhale to lower. Glute bridges, so a little bit different to our spinal articulation. This time we're lifting straight up to the sky and then inhaling to lower. So we're not articulating through the spine this time. Imagine you're a door hinge opening out and then closing in. Open out, close in. Really nice. Squeezing those glutes right at the top. We're activating right through the posterior chain, but we're still strong through the core. Try and keep control of that breath. Really nice. Let's stay here for another 10, and then we'll hold our hips up one more time. Perfect, almost there. Let's do another 3 reps. 2, 1, let's keep this next one up to the sky. Can you lift your left leg up off the ground and place it back down? Lift the other leg. We're marching, keeping the hips as high as you can here. Lifting one leg at a time. Really nice. Up and down. Perfect. Up and down. Can you get those hips any higher? Use that breath. Find that determination. How good is a glute burn, hey? Keep it going. Perfect. Almost there. We're into our last 10 seconds, all the way to the end. Feel those legs warm up. Oh, try to keep the hips nice and still so we're not rocking side to side. In 3, 2, last one, and lower the hips all the way down to the ground. Beautiful work. Let's bring our legs to a tabletop position. Arms are by your side. Keep the knees over your hips, the belly button strong into the spine, and we have single leg lowers. So lowering one leg down towards the ground and then bringing it back up to center. Use that breath. And as we move our leg away, we're thinking of lengthening the thigh away, but keeping that belly button drawn in. You should feel that push-pull resistance. And if you feel yourself rocking up and down through the head, try and find a little bit more control. So that belly button's in, the hips aren't moving. The only thing that's moving are the legs lengthening away. Really nice. Let's stay here for another 10, and then we'll ramp it up a little bit. Really good work, almost there. To think that we're only warming up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, let's bring our legs to tabletop, hands reach for the knees. Inhale to lengthen arms and legs away. Exhale to sweep it back to center. Inhale to lengthen away. Exhale to sweep back. Good, keep this going with your breath. And if you want more, next time you sweep back to center, can you lift your head and shoulders up off the mat? Inhale to reach, exhale to sweep. Good, inhale to reach, exhale to sweep. Keep that going. Can you lift a little bit higher each time? Good. That's it. Let's keep it going for another 30 seconds. We're almost there. Draw the belly button in and up. Beautiful. Maybe you lift those shoulders. I can feel myself starting to cheat a little bit here. Last 15 seconds. Oh, to make this a little bit harder, bring the legs lower down towards the ground. To make it easier, just bring those legs a little bit higher. We're almost there. We're into our last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees into your chest. Give yourself a bit of a cuddle. Maybe rocking side to side. Maybe hugging the head into the knees. Let's stay here for another inhale. And on your exhale, we'll rock all the way over to our hands and knees. We'll find a 4-point kneeling. So shoulders are directly over wrists, hips are over knees. Find your stability. Inhale as you lengthen your right leg away, left hand reaches. Once you've got your balance, can you float that hand up off the, that leg up off the floor? And exhale, elbow meets knee. Inhale to reach. Exhale, elbow meets knee. Good. Inhale to reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Keep that going. As we crunch underneath, you want to think of drawing the belly button in like you're doming out through the upper back. So we're really trying to avoid arching through the lower back. We're staying strong through the core. Yes, last 15 seconds. Beautiful control. Stay with me. That's it. In 3, we'll hold it out. In 2, last one. Let's hold this one out long. Pulse it up to the sky for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down to the ground. Let's come straight into the other side. Left leg, right hand. Can you float that leg? Strong through the core. Exhale, elbow meets knee. Inhale to reach. Exhale, elbow meets knee. Good. Beautiful control. Let's go. Keep it up. Oh, I've got my breath confused. Inhale to reach. Exhale to wrap. That's it. Let's go. Last 20 seconds. Nearly there. Last 10. Woo. Try to keep that balance. Keep the belly button in. That's it. Keep working nice and hard. Last 2. Last one. Let's hold it out, pulsing up to the sky for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax down. Perfect. Let's bring the hands nice and wide. Tuck the toes. Press your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. We inhale to rock forward to a high plank. Belly button stays in. Exhale to press it back. Good. So a high plank to a downward facing dog. As we come to the high plank, we don't want to drop too low, so we're not dropping through the hips, staying strong through the center. Good. Starting to find that mobility through the shoulders. As you start to warm up, maybe you press a little bit deeper into that downward facing dog. Almost there. Let's do 3 more reps together. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Last one. Let's do one more for good luck. And we'll hold this one back. Walk the hands towards the feet. Feet are nice and wide. Tuck your pelvis. Roll up through each vertebrae. All the way to stand. Let's tuck the chin. Roll all the way back down. Walk out to a high plank. We have roll downs or inchworms. Walking back. Roll up to stand. Chin tucks. We roll back down. Walk out to your high plank. Good. Keep it going. That's it. Let's do 2 more here. Last one. We'll keep this one down to the ground. We're back in our high plank position. For some mountain climbers, knee comes into chest, press it back. Knee into chest, press it back. Good. Keep that belly button in. If you want to jazz it up a little bit, speed it up. Make those walks a little bit faster. We're only here for 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6. Stay with me. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Walking the hands to the feet. Let's rock down low into a low squat. We just rock side to side. Find your breath. Good. We have one little bit of cardio here and then we'll get started into our circuit. So we'll bring the hands back down to the ground. We're in our 4-point kneeling again. We'll find some kick throughs. If you're familiar, go straight into it. If not, tuck your toes, lift the knees off the ground. We rotate towards the right, the left hip goes down towards the ground, right hand reaches back to center. Other way, hip goes down, left hand reaches back to center. Good, keep this going. If this feels okay and you want more, can you extend the underneath leg out, back to center, good. Really nice. Keep that rotation going. Let's do 6. Yes, 5, 4, 3, and 2, nearly there. Last one, good, and recover. Ooh, grab a quick drink. If you need to, we'll make our way to the front of the mat and we'll find our dumbbells for this next one. So I'm going in with the lighter dumbbells, but if you want to push yourself a little bit, then go for it. Alrighty, let's stand at the top of the mat. Our left leg steps back, hands come to the shoulders, into a reverse lunge, back to neutral. Left leg goes back, exhale to stand tall. We're staying on the same leg. Beautiful. Use that breath. We want to think of driving through that right leg, so we're working through our right glute here. So as we lunge back, squeeze your bum to stand tall. Squeeze the bum to stand tall. That's it. If you want more, let's extend the arms as we lunge back, reaching forward, back to neutral. Reach forward, back to neutral. Really good. If you want more, again, drive that left knee through. Woo, keep that balance. We lunge back, left knee comes up. Lunge back, left knee comes up. Really nice. Use that breath. Remembering we're working through that right glute. Whew, really nice work. We're almost there. Oh my gosh, I've lost my balance. We have 4 more. 3, at your pace. And 2. Last one. Let's hold this next one back. Knee lowers down to the ground. Hands reach over the right leg. Exhale, hands sweep to the left hip. So we inhale to reach, exhale to sweep. We have our wood chops. Really use that exhale on the way down. And we're thinking of drawing the belly button in to work through the core. Yes, really nice work. Whew. Let's keep it going. Keep that breath nice and steady. That's it, I'll just rotate back. Really nice, keep that breath nice and flowing. Talking to you, but also talking to me. Let's go for another 8 reps. Yes, 7 and 6. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower those dumbbells down. Let's step back to a high plank position. Couple of options, we can stay on the knees or we can lift up to the toes. We have shoulder taps, opposite hand to opposite shoulder. Tap, tap. Good. That's it, team. Let's keep it going. Oh, yeah. Let's go. We have 10, 9. Keep those hips still. 8. Belly button in. 6. 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, 2. Let's go, finish it off. Last one. And relax, good. Right knee goes to the sky. Lift the right leg up and down for our donkey kicks. If you want a little bit more weight here, maybe you find a dumbbell. Squeeze it behind the crease of your knee. Lifting up and down, good. Remembering we're keeping our core nice and strong, so we're not dropping through the lower back. We're keeping that belly button in, squeezing through the glutes. Find that breath. Yes, nice. We're almost there. We'll keep this one going. 20 seconds. Stay with your breath. Nice work. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you have a dumbbell in your knee, take it out. We'll send that leg high again. Extend it long. 1 push-up. Press it up. 1 hammy curl. Extend. 1 push-up. Press. Hammy curl. Extend. Good. As you push up, keep those elbows hugging in towards your ribs. Beautiful. Are you still breathing? How are those thought patterns going? Try not to listen to those negative thoughts creeping in. You can. I'm right here with you. Let's do 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. Yes. Last one. Make it a good one. Let's hold it up. Right leg stays long. We tap over to the left, over to the right, over to the left, over to the right. That belly button's still in. We're not dropping through the lower belly or through the lower back. Our breath is still steady. Let's go for 8. And 7. Can you keep that leg lifting? 6. Yes, nice. 5. 4. 3. And 2. Last one. And back to neutral. Relax down. Let that left glute relax. How about that? Let's come straight into the other side. We stand tall. Find our dumbbells again. This time, our right leg steps back. Dumbbells to shoulders. Step it back. And up. Good. Back. And up. Really nice. Use that breath. I know. I am working up a sweat here. I've even got the aircon on 18. All right, if we want more, we reach the arms out long. Back to neutral. Reach it out. Back to neutral. Good. If you want more again, drive that right leg through. Reach it back. How low can you get that back leg as you lunge down? We have 8. 7. 6. 5. Yes, nice. 4. Drive it through. 3. Yeah, good. 2. Last one. 1. Let's step it back and hold. Hands go over the left. We would chop it down and up, down and up. That's it. All the way up. Throw it down. Belly button comes in. We're working through that core. Imagine we're chopping that wood. We're that dude on TikTok. I know you've seen him. How can you not? All the way up. All the way down. Good. All the way up, down. We have 8. 7. Yes. 6. Let's go. 5. And 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Relax those dumbbells down. Step back. We have our shoulder taps. Low plank or high plank. Opposite hand, opposite shoulder. Maybe you lift them up. If you want more again, let's jump those feet out. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You can. 3, 2. Last one. And relax down. Really nice work. Donkey kicks, option to find that dumbbell behind the left leg. We lift it up and down, up and down. Good. Find that control of your breath again. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Yeah, really nice. You are in control of your breath. You can. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, nearly there. 3, 2, 1. If you have a dumbbell in, take it out. Let's find our hammy curl. Lift that leg high. Extend. 1 push up and press. Bend. Extend. Push up and press. Good. In and out. Bend. Press. Try to keep the hips nice and square. Keep the belly button in. We have 8, and 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. That's it, last one, you've got this. 1, and down, good. Keep that left leg high, over and up, rainbows. Left leg goes up and over, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Can you lift it a little bit higher than the hip bones, but not too high, because we're keeping that core engaged. We have 8, and 7, 6, 5, finish it off, you got it. 4, 3, yes, 2 more, 2, last one. And relax, good, bring that knee in. Sit back onto your heels. Whew. Let's find that breath. We have a little bit of a finisher today, of course we do. Today we have Tabata. So we have 4 exercises, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 2 rounds. Take it at your own pace, enjoy the rest. It's only 2 minutes of work. Alrighty, so we have 4 exercises. Our first one is a jump lunge. So our feet are out nice and wide. Squat down, stand tall. This is option 1. Option 2, we jump it out. All right, our second exercise we have is kick throughs, just like we did in our warm up. Option 1, we have those hip dips reaching to the sky. Option 2, we extend the underneath leg. Maybe we speed it up a little bit. Our exercise number 3, we have plank hops. Option to do these on your hands, jumping out and in, or maybe we come down to the elbows. We jump out and in, out and in. Remember, if it gets too much, we can always step it out, 1 leg at a time, out and in. And our last exercise is mountain climbers, knees into the chest, or we speed it up nice and fast. All right, let's check this timer. We will get going. In 30 seconds. Grab a quick drink, whatever you need to do. Calm the breath, calm your mind. We can get through this finisher. We'll do it together. Alrighty. Find some space. We'll get started in 15 seconds. First exercise, squat jumps. Remember, we get 10 seconds rest between each round. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go 20 seconds down and up, down and up. Option to jump it out. We're already 5 seconds in. Good. Halfway, maybe we jump it. Let's go, keep it going. I'm keeping an eye on the time, trust me. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, relax. Our second exercise we have is kick throughs. So those hip dips or our kick throughs. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down. Keep that rotation going. 5 seconds in. Woo. That's it. Let's go, let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, relax. Enjoy your rest. Next we have is plank jacks or stepping out. In 3, 2, 1. Find your way to a plank. We step or jump out and out. Keep those bums low. Squeeze your core. Keep it going. 10 seconds, maybe you up the ante. Yes, nice, let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Whew. Last one, mountain climbers. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, in 3, 2, 1, let's go, knees in. Nice and fast. Use that breath. Yeah, it's really good. It's really hard keeping time on my watch. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, all the way. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hey. One more round. Back to our squat jumps. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Let's go down and up, down and up. Good. Breath is strong. Maybe you start to ramp it up a little bit. We have 10 seconds all the way. Oh, I feel that sweat dripping. Almost there. In 3, 2, and 1. Good, relax. Kick throughs. Making your way down. We will get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Option to drop the hips, option to kick it through. Yeah, nice. Find your variation. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, relax. Oh, 2 more. 1 more minute of work. We have our plank jacks or our plank step outs in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Step it out or jump it out. Step or jump. You've got this. Whew. Use that breath. 10 seconds. Can we ramp it up? Out, in, stay with me. All the way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Last one. Oh my gosh. Mountain climbers. Are we ready? Last 20 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Knees go in. Let's go. In. Yes, nice. Keep it going. Let me check that time. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Oh, we're finished. All the hard work is over. Grab your drink bottle. Let's have a seat. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Knees drop out to the side. Sit up nice and tall. Take a big inhale. Exhale to fold forward. Starting to slow down the breath now. Really nice. Maybe you walk those fingertips forward a tiny bit more. And on your next exhale, come up to sit. Extend the legs long. It doesn't matter if there's a bend in your knees or not. Inhale to reach the hands tall. Exhale to reach towards the toes. Big inhale. Exhale, maybe you fold a little bit deeper. Big inhale. Big exhale. Good. Let's do 3 more like that. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Really nice. When you're ready, gently releasing, we'll find a figure 4. Stack one ankle over the opposite knee. Walk the hands nice and close to your bum. Maybe you wiggle side to side. Maybe you hold if there's a stretch that feels nice to you. And let's change sides when you're ready. Opposite ankle on opposite knee. Walk the hands nice and close. Maybe you wiggle the legs side to side. Find a stretch in your body. And then gently coming back to center. Let's find a seated position. Hands are on your knees. Close down your eyes or soften your gaze. We'll take a couple of breaths together. On your next inhale in through your nose. Sit up nice and tall for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Big inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2. 2 more like that. Big inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Thank you so much for moving with me, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, just let me know in the comments. Remember, take a couple of minutes, recover, do some breath work, whatever you need to. Enjoy a nice big drink of water and some food filled with protein and all the goodness. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on the mat.